Here's why you play Carmilla, the Shadow of Twilight, as a roamer. First off, she has excellent sustain thanks to her healing and defense stealing abilities, allowing her to stay in fights longer than most roamers. Carmilla offers consistent core control and excels in team fights through her linking ultimate that shares damage and CC effects between enemies. She also provides solid zoning and peel for your carries with her slows and stuns. However, Carmilla has no blink skills and relies heavily on good positioning and teammates to maximize her value. She also has a short cast range which makes engaging risky if not timed correctly. Carmilla's passive, Vampire Pact, allows her to deal damage to an enemy hero and steal both their physical and magic defense each time. This can stack several times and significantly lowers the enemy's durability while boosting Carmilla's survivability. However, she can only steal defenses from the same enemy once every few seconds, so spreading her damage is key in team fights. Carmilla's first skill, Crimson Flower, summons 2 orbiting flowers around her that deal damage and slow enemies upon contact. Every hit increases her spinning speed and heals her for a portion of her damage dealt. The healing and consistent slowing make this a strong sustain and zoning tool during brawls. Carmilla's second skill, Bloodbath, upon activation, allows her to gain movement speed as she charges up energy. Reactivating this skill lets her shoot the charge at a target, dealing damage and stunning them. The longer the charge, the stronger the effect. This skill is great for engaging or locking down key targets in fights. Carmilla's ultimate, Curse of Blood, summons a curse on the ground that links all enemies caught in the area. They are slowed, then immobilized. When one linked enemy takes damage as CC, the others are affected too, sharing damage and control. This skill shines in team fights when multiple enemies are grouped. A typical skill combo for Carmilla is to start with her ultimate to link and slow grouped enemies, followed by charging and dashing with the second skill to stun a priority target, then activate your first skill to apply consistent AoE damage and healing. Stay close to enemies to keep the links active and maximize your passive defense steal. Moving on to builds, Agility build encourage Turf Boots, Flask of the Oasis, Dominance Eyes, Oracle, Blade Armor, and finally Radiant Armor. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Carmilla as a roamer in my opinion are Flicker, Purify, or Vengeance. Flicker, which helps her reposition or combo her second skill more effectively, Purify to remove CC and stay in fights longer, and Vengeance to reduce incoming damage while reflecting it back and charging her passive. Carmilla performs well against melee fighters with low defenses like Diraf and Lapu Lapu since her first skill and passive allow her to quickly drain their durability and outlast them in close fights. However, she struggles against heroes who can cleanse or avoid CC effects like Hanabi and Wanwan, making her ultimate less impactful. She pairs well with heroes like Sicilian and Aurora who can follow up with the AoE damage or CC once her ultimate connects. You should max your first skill first for healing and poke, followed by a second skill for better CC. Most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Carmilla is most effective when she sticks close to allies and plays around grouped enemies. Her ultimate can change the course of a fight, so try to flank or catch enemies clumped together. Be patient with your second skill, charge it fully for a longer stun before diving in. When using your first skill, stay close to the enemy to maintain flower contact and increase healing. Positioning is key, since she lacks escape tools, don't overextend without backup. Use your passive to weaken frontliners during extended fights while healing off the damage. Carmilla works best with a coordinated team, so ping or time your engage when allies are ready to follow up.